Zach Doherty. Zach, would you come up, please? So one of the things that I'd like to do with the Boy Scouts is kind of speak about the program for those that aren't familiar with it, and then have the Eagle Scout discuss his project and the number of merit badges and so on. But one of the things that I think is important to recognize is that if you're an Eagle Scout, you're in good company. There's only about 1% of the scouts that join Boy Scouts actually become an Eagle Scout. And so I think it's an elite group, and with that comes certain aspects that as part of that. One of the things is you're looked upon as a leader in the troop and with the other boys that are part of your scout organization. So as a Boy Scout and an Eagle Scout, you're looked upon as a leader. You're looked upon someone that other Boy Scouts want to aspire to, and it's important that you have those. You assume that role and understand that you have a responsibility now to impart your knowledge and your wisdom as an Eagle Scout to the younger boys that are coming up, and encourage them to join the program and become an Eagle Scout. And some of the things that you've learned in terms of the leadership as a senior patrol leader, also as a mentor to the other boys, is that it's a journey, and you need to spend time to go through the program and take the various merit badges one by one until you hit your number of 21, and then help them with their projects. So I think that's going to be your role going forward, is to mentor the younger scouts so they can also become Eagle Scouts. And I think again, the skills that you learn are something that you might not think about today, but life-saving skills and the fact that you learn citizenship of the community, citizenship of the nation, that you have swimming as part of your entourage of merit badges, rowing, canoeing, camping, cooking. There's so many skills that are part of that Eagle Scout program that you might not necessarily think are important today, but going through life and if you have come upon an accident and someone's injured and you have to apply a tourniquet, you understand how to do that because that was taught to you as part of the first aid program in Boy Scouts. So I think even though some of these might be obscure today, I think the fact that you've learned all these skills is going to help you down the road, and it's also going to help you with applications to colleges, applications to the military, police force, or whatever you decide to do going forward. So I'd like to congratulate you on becoming an Eagle Scout, and I'd ask you to come up and describe your project to us and tell us a little bit about what you did.
Thank you. First, I want to thank the Mayor and Lieutenant Council for recognizing me for this achievement. My Eagle project was a fishing expedition at Lake Shenandoah for the Littles of the Big Brother and Big Sister program in Ocean County. Each of the Littles received their own fishing kit, had an opportunity to learn how to fish and learn about our ecosystem and why it's important that they get out there and use it. Thank you.
Next up is Devin Ledbetter. Devin, would you come up, please? So I noticed on Devin's belt buckle, I believe that's a film-on belt buckle. So those of you who aren't familiar with that, that's a Boy Scout ranch. And is it New Mexico?
Yeah,
New Mexico. And it's something special. I think if you have an opportunity to go out to that camp. My brother was out there a number of years ago, and he had a great time. And so it's important, I think, to recognize that not everyone gets to go out there. So it's kind of an honor. And then again, not to be redundant, but I think again, you're going to be looked upon as a leader in your troop and a mentor to the scouts that are in the troop. And so you have a responsibility to help those boys come up the ranks and show them the path in the right way, and help them with their merit badges, help them in the program, help them throughout the time that you're going to remain in Boy Scouts, and assist them in moving forward and encourage them to become Eagle Scouts. And I just think that when you start to look at how many Eagle Scouts we have in the town, versus the number of boys that are participating in Boy Scouts, it's significant that, you know, we have quite a few this year. And in fact, one of the things we're going to announce is we're going to install a plaque on the wall here of the Boy Scouts. And from 2009 to now, I think there's something like 93 Eagle Scouts in Toms River. So we're going to have an honor wall there with 2 plaques that we're going to install. The mayor has approved that. And we're going to install those plaques and have a name of every Boy Scout that became Eagle Scout from January 1st of 2009 until now. And it's about 93, I believe, or give or take. We're also going to go back to the beginning of the year, and the ladies in the mayor's office are going to prepare a wall of fame where we have a poster board with pictures of every Boy Scout that attained the rank of Eagle Scout with their name and a little bit about them, a little bio underneath, a couple words. That'll be part of that program. And so going forward, we'll have every year, we'll have a poster board downstairs that'll list the Boy Scouts that attained the Eagle over the course of the year. And we'll have a picture and a little bit of information on it. So I think the town recognizes how important it is, the mayor recognizes it, the council. And so we want to make sure that, that the program is recognized, and these plaques will be hanging there, and, for whatever length of time. And going forward, we'll continue to add the names as the boys become Eagle Scouts. So I'd like to congratulate you on your efforts and your achievement, and I'd just ask you to speak a little bit about your project then.
Okay. Back in the summer of 2017, my project took place in Cadis Island, and as we all know, our local community was devastated by Hurricane Sandy, as well as the community parks. So there we restored and repaired a trail off the Yellow Trail so that people could continue to enjoy and explore the outdoors. Thank you.
I'm sorry, we have one more. And the last one, let's get okay, then we'll ask one.
The next thing is Girl Scout Gold Award recipient Christina. Where's Christina? All right, come on.
Inspiring me to positions of leadership were the many years that I spent with Girl Scouts, 6 years as a scout myself, and then 16 years as a leader for my girls. And so I keep seeing, it is wonderful how many Boy Scouts we have. It's amazing how many Eagle Scouts. But I kept saying, where are the girls? Where are the girls at the Gold Award? Because I know 1 out of 3 of my girls earned their Gold Award. So it's a really time-intensive project. The culmination is the project, but you actually have to do preparatory work, just like the Boy Scouts do. Instead of merit badges, though, the Girl Scout program has developed journeys. So instead of being able to earn, you can still earn badges, but badges might take 1 or 2 meetings, several hours. Journeys take months to earn. So in order to be eligible for the Gold Award, to even start it, to even propose your idea, you have to have done at least 2 upper-level journeys, or the Silver Award and an upper-level journey. So there's a lot of preparatory work first. Then once you are eligible, then you have to find an idea, do the research, propose your idea to the council. So it's a real learning experience in how to find out something that touches you, something that you want to change, and then present it to adults to have to do public speaking like this, and get the feedback. You develop your idea, you get some help, but a minimum of 80 hours of service has to be your own. So you can get lots of help, but their hours don't count. It's only your hours. So, and then once you're done with your project, you have to finalize the report and submit it back to the council for approval. So, why don't you tell us what your project is?
So I installed a portable herbal garden at the John Bon Jovi Soul Kitchen, And what they do is they allow people to pay for essentially a restaurant quality meal using volunteer hours. And it's right next to a food pantry. So I wanted to give them a garden so that they could use these items in their meals that they prepare. To create the garden, I went to Toms River Nursery School and worked with some preschoolers, teaching them about the importance of gardening and eating healthy. And they planted all the plants that are now at the Soul Kitchen.
A little bit about your project and how many merit badges you received.
All right, so my merit badges, I believe it was around 28, I would like to say. And then my Eagle Scout project was at Caddis Island with Hurricane Sandy. It destroyed most of the boardwalks there. It lifted them out of the ground and moved them. So what my project was taking apart one of the damaged ones there and replacing it. So.
Oh, okay, great.